Good evening. Hi, Fleetwood, Jay. And here's my co-host, Paint with Penny.
Hello, how is everybody? Right, so I believe today you are doing issue 28.
Yes, I am.
Which I think we saw the parts last week, didn't we?
Yeah, when we last time.
Continuing assembly of the left and right shoulders. Ta-da!
That's nice. Does it automatically though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's a long time since... It's a long time since I've done a live stream for a while. Right. So I was just grabbing the stuff, sorting things out.
I've got to do something.
Here we go.
Already done it.
Already done it. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just the eagle-eyed ones will spot it.
Yes. Right, let's
just get a better look at that. I'm being really naughty there.
hang on.
Right, so we're continuing the assembly of the left and the right shoulders.
Guess we are. So I'm just changing the camera angle. No, I've forgotten to check.
Okay. And you might want to pop, if you pop your view on big, that's it. So the first piece.
Yeah, I was getting there, yes.
Yeah, no, that's all right. It's the right shoulder plate. So I believe
yes, and that is
all of these parts I think we'll have seen before, but they'd be like mirror images or whatever.
Some of these will be.
Right.
Okay. We haven't done this one yet.
Okay, so that's the right shoulder plate, which I'm going to assume is metal.
No, it's plastic.
Plastic. Okay. Fair enough. I can't believe it's not metal. It's so shiny. Maybe they used the Molotov pen on it.
Could be.
Right, piece number 2 is the left shoulder cog.
Yeah, we've seen one of these before.
Yeah.
At the moment, I'll put the 2 screws in the hole, save them rolling around.
Okay, fair enough then. Is that the screws out of this issue or the screws that will be going in, or both?
Yes, they're out of this issue and going in this issue.
Okie dokie. So piece number 3 will be the left shoulder spring.
Get. As before, we had one before.
Yep. Piece number 4 will be the right shoulder cap with rod.
Yep, right. That is plastic.
Right.
And that is metal.
Okay, fair enough. So metal work needs to be metal?
Could be, yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you're thinking of it, it's this pen, it's probably making that into plastic. It might be a bit awkward.
Yeah, it might snap off.
Yes.
Okay, piece number 5 is the right shoulder cap.
Yep, and that's plastic.
6 is the right shoulder tube. Now, I don't recall seeing a tube before.
We haven't done the left shoulder blade. This is the first time we're using.
Right, okay, I get you then. And then lastly, we've got 3 by 6 mil. Is that PM screws? 2 of which are already the cog.
Yeah, here's one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, which I just put them there, saving them rolling off the table, sort of thing.
Yeah, that makes.
Or when I opened up the package, I thought, right, okay, I'll put them handy.
Or perhaps you could get one of these, Adrian. Go on, you know I want to show off, don't you? So I got this little magnetic mat, and if you accidentally drop your screws, it sticks to the pad. And we were having a bit of a play earlier on. We were seeing how vigorously I can chuck the screws on. The first one was a case of tip them on, but then after a while we're just like, yeah, fling them on.
Hi, Dave.
We were getting quite excited, weren't we? So
Yes.
when you can just go, oh, I did actually drop one then. But obviously if you dropped one screw, it's brilliant. I love it. So small things please small minds, as they say. Right,
Yeah.
okay, I've got my sensible face on now. I've had my playtime. Okay, so did you want to start on stage one then? Is he ignoring me or? Hello? Hello? I've got a feeling Adrian's frozen, so we'll just wait for him to catch up. I assume everyone can everyone hear me okay? I'm worried my speaker's not working. But Adrian's shadows aren't moving, so I assume he's frozen. Oh, it's just me. He's gone. So I'll do a little bit of filler then. So yeah, I bought a new screwdriver and it finally arrived today. And I had built this little stand. So you get like the little screwdriver, which it's actually all right. It's very low torque actually. So but you can if you turn it manually, it operates exactly like a normal screwdriver. So you can kind of get the screw started, then put the power on and screw it all the way, and then finish it off. So I think that'd be quite handy because you won't then over tighten your plastic screws. You get 3 tubes of bits. This one's got 20 screwed bits in it. This one's got 20 in it, and this one's got not as many, I believe, 16 bits in. And it's also got it's got some normal screwdriver heads, but they're slightly longer. So rather than giving an extension, we actually get longer screw. I wonder actually if it can be used with, oh look at that, I could use that with my Aurea bits. So yeah, that's still useful then. You get a magnetizer and demagnetizer. I don't see the purpose of that. It's just a little jar with some random screws in it. And then you get charging cable. I do like the base. It's quite heavy, so you can pop it on your desk. So you just pop your screwdriver in while you're using it. And obviously you get this lovely magnetic mat. And one of the things I liked, which I can't find right now, somewhere, you get a little case for it. So yeah, it is a power driver. It's electric screwdriver. It's got a little LED on the front, so you can do your screwing in dark places. I'm not going to go into too much. I just want to sort of put it through the test. I've been playing with a few little bits, and that's when I discovered that it's quite low torque. I actually unscrewed a couple of the seats that we did yesterday on the Route Master, and then I screwed them back in. And I think as a precision screwdriver, it's probably good that it's low torque. So you actually get the screw started but manually, then you screw it in, and then you finish it off manually, and then you can get it in as tight as you want. So I will do a full review on it. There are reviews out there. It's the oh, here's the code. Oops. So bear with me a sec. Right, my apologies for that, guys. Adrian's having a little bit of trouble getting back on the stream, so he's going to try and do a reboot. So I'm going to try and sort of keep the show going for a bit. I can't really do anything. I don't have access to like all the screen swaps and things like that. So I can't bring anybody else in. So I said I'll keep chatting for about another 5 minutes. If he can't get going, then obviously I'll have to close the show. I think the way I'll do it is I'll just leave the studio, and then hopefully the stream will shut itself down. Yeah, this is the case. It's a really. Did you get a case of yours, Fleetwood? It actually attaches with 4 magnets. So if you wanted, you know, I don't know, maybe you're a professional and you've got a call out, you can just pop your screwdriver in and 1 pack of screwdriver bits. When I first saw that feature, I thought, well, that's not good. You want to get all the screwdriver bits in. But when you look at the screwdriver bits, they're kind of subdivided by the type of things you'll do with them. This one is mainly just normal screwdriver bits. And then another one it's more to do with like mobile phones and things. So obviously, like if you're using it as a screwdriver, like what we use a screwdriver for, you probably wouldn't be using the mobile phone bits. And if you're a mobile phone engineer, you probably wouldn't use the precision screwdriver bits. So it is well worked out, I think. But I think they do. Fleetwood, how much did you pay for yours? I got mine from Banggood for £26. I think it's available on Amazon for about £35. I think they're all pretty much of a muchness. Obviously, if you buy it on Amazon, you'll get it a little bit quicker, but you'll pay a little bit more for it. Whereas Banggood, I had to wait almost about a week and a half for mine. So, but I'll see how it goes with all the power cable and everything. I mean, it might be no good. After 10 charges, it might be useless. But the charger it looks like a normal mobile phone charger, but they just give you a small cable, and then when you're ready to charge it, you just plug it in like so. And but yeah, so now you said yours was the base model. So what screwdriver bits did you get with yours, Fleetwood? Was it the they called them an X1, and these are the ones that we as part workers are going to use the most. So you've got like the small Phillips head. I don't know if it's got. Yeah, this is a PH000. The one that I think looks similar to what I call a J1 is a PH00, and they do a larger one. Is there a difference between PH and J? I don't know. I just go by what's written on them. But this goes from PH2 to PH0000, SL1 to SL4, and H0.7. That's hexagonal, isn't it? H0.7 to H3. So I think these are the ones that I'm going to use for like the part works, the button head screws for the tractor, etc. This one has got another hexagonal one, a T. I think the T is like a 1, 2, 3. It's like a 6-sided star. 16, yeah. So yeah, really, to be honest with you, I've done it again, haven't I? I've gone for a better spec, but all I've actually done is spent extra money on stuff that I'm not actually going to use. The magnetizer could be good. I've never needed to remagnetize any of my screwdriver bits. The little screen puller thing, I'm not going to use that. And then you got like looks like a guitar pluck, but it's shaped. It's to get the mobile phone screens out. Jar of screws looks nice, but in reality, do I need any more small screws? I don't know. It might come in useful. But that I will always use this now. I'll always have that by the side of me. Because I mean, it was yesterday I dropped a screw, and straight away I thought of that, and I thought, well, if I had that little pad, it would have caught that screw. The only thing is the little 3D printed holder that I've got. Because I'm right-handed, I'd like this to be on this side. So the actual design of it, I'll put it in Q, and I'll just mirror image it, so everything will become. Do Aurora bits. I presume you meant the Aurea. I will have a look. Yes, this is the J1 bit, and that goes in absolutely perfectly. So yeah, maybe I could redesign the holder to include these bits and this little bit as well. I suspected it would fit because the little extension. So I've never planned to get rid of the Aurea, because there might be times when having that extra screwdriver is useful, but yeah, all the parts are compatible. So yeah, so I will. I mean, I'll probably next time I use this will be, well, it'll be Saturday actually, because we're starting on the tractor, aren't we? But I'll use it on Wednesday, and I'll see how well I get on with it. I'll give it a good charge during the day, and then we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I like it. I really do like it so far. But as I say, I've not actually used it once. But yeah, it's from what I've used of it. I mean, I did some of the tractor bits because I needed to figure out what the bits are and how they go together. I have semi-assembled some of the things, some of the parts, and when you're assembling a lot of parts, your hand does really get tired. I think if you're doing only the part work, this screwdriver is probably overkill, because we don't do that much screwing every week, do we? But if you are doing lots and lots of projects, it's probably well worth it. Right, okay, so I think Adrian's had 5 minutes there, so it looks like he's not going to be able to make it. So unfortunately, guys, I think there's going to be no show tonight. But I will see what I can do about tomorrow, because he said that he might be available tomorrow and that I could stream on his slot. So what I might do is I'll see if we can perhaps try and get this done tomorrow. So I am ever so sorry, guys, that there's no stream. But problems happen, and I think poor old Adrian, there's always problems happen with him, isn't it? It's either my fault or his fault, but there's always seems to get all of the problems. But yeah, that's the way it goes, isn't it? So with that, then I will say goodbye. I do apologize that there is no show. We'll just make sure I've got all of the all of it. So yeah, so I'll do some testing on the screwdriver, and then I'll see if it really is good. And yeah, okay, so yeah, sorry guys, I'll see you all on another stream. Don't help the week. Yeah, that could be an influence actually. I mean, my broadband seems to be unaffected, but I'm with cable media, so maybe it's because the cables are underground or so. I don't know. Right, so I'll leave it there then, and you guys take care, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye bye.